Good morning. This morning we've just set off from Settle, just down there, and we're on the plan today for some prehistoric wonders. So tune in and we'll see what happens. It's quite nice having all these little lambs. The best bit about spring. Shoo! Come on! Come on! The most chill sheep I've ever witnessed. Right. Alright, just about to do the ascent up, and I've noticed something. Wow, okay. Not a bad view to come out to. Okay, back to that first challenge. Oh, look at that. Ingleborough? Is that you? Which would make that Whernside. If I remember it, yeah, perfect. I don't know if you can see it. There's a big black square right there. That's one of the caves we're going today. It was considered a prehistoric wonder. But I'll tell you a bit more about that when we get over there, okay? Morning.
Morning.
Right. Okay, so just up here on our right, we've got the Victoria Cave. It's actually a truncated cave, so it used to go all the way down to the valley floor, but it's all been eroded. And I believe, if you look up here, that's the original opening that led down into it. This is known as the Victoria Cave, but the actual interesting thing about this cave is that there's been a variety of bones found, primarily from hyenas, bringing them back into the den. But they found, hyena bones, hippo bones, elephant bones, which you don't particularly think of the UK for, and that is because these bones have been dated back to a period of time where I am located right now in Settle in the UK would have been found on the equator, which, well, it's just a lot. So let's have a little explore into the cave. Wow. The silence is a little eerie, to be honest. Also quite peaceful. So I'm pretty sure this ducks underneath and joins another part. The loops back around to the other side of the entrance. So we'll go through there in just a minute. But I'm pretty sure that little gap there goes deeper. This is right at the back of the cave and goes somewhere. So let's find out where. Cool, that's mud slick. That's the thing about caves. Everything's bloody slippery. Muddy and slippery. Oh wow, look. Ancient drawings, yes. By MD. It's a real shame, to be honest, but there's not much you can do about it. Ooh, we turn into a squeeze with great acoustics. Let's have a look. How far does it go? Might have to oh yeah, it's pretty tight. That's chest and back. I took off my chest mount. We may be able to go a bit further, but I think I'm fine. Yeah, that is that. So we'll come back out. Right, and just going back to the history of the Victoria Cave, where we are. There's actually accommodation for, I forget if it was the miners or the archaeologists, but essentially people were living in this cave for a while, and well, way better to do it than here. So you come on up. This is your nice flatbed area. Ooh. And then imagine waking up in the morning and just having that as a view. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Right, away we go. Well, it's wetter, which means it's muddier. Oh, it goes somewhere. Oh, look at that mud. Yeah, that's not good, is it? plus a little bonus extra. As you can see, I'm already pretty mucky. It's expected, to be honest. Oh, okay, hold on. This isn't part of the plan, but we were expected to keep going this way. We were going to head to the Jubilee Cave. This place is just riddled with caves. I don't know if you can see it, but just up there, there's another one. Albert Cave. So this is the vision, right? Amazing framing, beautiful foreground, and then these hills just dancing along in the background. So we'll make it quick. Okay, this is the best we're gonna get. Right, slight change of plan. We're gonna leave Albert's Cave alone. Simply because I can't shoot the shot that I want because the exposure is too drastic. Right, time to go back down onto the path and we'll make our way over to the Jubilee Cave. There she is. Just there. That's the Jubilee Cave. Right, start on the right side. Right. Did you guys go up to the shake holes? Did you go up to the shake holes?
What is the shake?
No.
What is the shake?
So imagine the ground, right? All the top soil has been eroded off, and then there's just like kind of rock protruding out.
Okay.
And then there's kind of like these thin past carves that kind of carve into the ground, almost like little ravines. And there's like 2 or 3 of them. They're not too far. So if you look, that's that tree, block of trees just there.
Yeah.
And they're just, so about double the distance.
Okay.
I wasn't sure how far you went, that was all.
About that far, but yeah, we've changed our mind. We're going to head back towards Settle now.
That's all right, yeah. Get a nice pint.
Probably.
Yeah, well earned, well earned. Wow.
Thank you.
Have a good one. We've arrived at the shake holes. They're just off the main path. There's a little hole in the water. Hop through. It looks like this. Just a bunch of dotted around rocks. You wouldn't really think much of it until you wouldn't think much of it because there isn't much of it, to be honest. I think I'm in the wrong ones. I'm too young. Oh, the sun would come out for the jog, wouldn't it? Hey? Alright, so I'm losing faith. I've hit that second patch of shake holes and it ain't what I thought it was. Hello, what do we have here? we've got these wooden supports here, which, well, those ones are doing a bit of supporting, these ones not so much. Time to get back out of this hole. Remember I was talking about those shapes? This is very similar to what I was talking about. Anyway, onwards. Alright. So we've got a pretty unrelenting headwind on this low, steady uphill. And it's definitely not making it easy. Wow. It's a good view to look back on. Makes it worth it. Whoa! Yes, very blowy. Very blowy. There's a cave down there. How about this? Head down to this cave and we'll leave the big boy out of it. Okay guys, I went down towards that cave that I just pointed out to you. And, well, I went down towards that cave and I found something a little bit sinister, to be honest. I'm gonna put a little disclaimer in. Yeah, it's not gory, but it's a bit grim. Yeah, I'll just show you. Oh, there's a couple. So that's a ram. And there's just loads of bones. Femurs, vertebrae, that's a pelvis. It's a spine by the looks of it. That's a big skull over there. To be completely honest, there's a rib. I don't know much about bones, but that's, so by the looks of it, well, something's had a cow and a sheep, cow and a ram. Just thinking about what we just found, kind of shows you what these archaeologists, might have experienced when they first went down into that Victoria cave. Except for they would have been bewildered. These massive elephant bones, which is something that you just don't expect to see in the UK. Alright, last leg now. Should be an hour 15 back to settle. That's that first, well, hill that we went up, where we saw that, that warm-up cave. So not far now. Ho, ho, ho. So good job of the waterproof, eh? Afternoon. Well, looks like we're stumbling upon one last cave. And it'd be rude not to take a peek. Look at these guys. Perfect shape. It's a nice view. I could live here. Ask some locals to show me the way home. Leave him be. Oh yeah.